Uh, I'm Todd, and we're from Taunt, and I don't know, who likes to play heavy music. That's about it, heavy metal.
Yeah, I'm Josh, the guitarist, as he said. We're from Taunt and we're good.
Craig from Taunt, I play bass. I enjoy Moonlight Sonatas, walks on the beach, and I have been known to do some weird, devious things. So.
I'm Sean from Taunt. I sing and I don't know, heavy metal. That's all I can say.
I'm Sean from Taunt and I play guitar, and that's it.
What's it like to be a musician from the northern suburbs?
Good.
There's nothing else to do, so it's really good fun. Keeps you doing stuff every week. Gives you something to look forward to.
Stay busy. Stay busy.
Anything else?
Oh, it's good fun. That's all.
What's your first impression on the Australian music industry?
I think it's growing heaps well. Yeah, I think there's some nice bands coming out at the moment, and not that I can think of any, but there are.
For heavy music, it's always a little bit shit because it's more on the outside of the mainstream sort of thing.
It's probably a good thing. It's a little bit underground still. It's not too mainstream. Otherwise, it might go downhill from there.
Yeah.
Australian music's good, but the fact that Australian Idol even exists depresses me permanently.
Yeah, we need to push more heavier music. That's the biggest thing about Australian music is the fact that it's all got to be mainstream to get anywhere pretty much. And if you're not just basic rock, then you're not doing nothing. You're not going nowhere. So just something to push, like the heavier kind of music is what you need.
Do you believe there are still opportunities for up-and-coming artists from the northern suburbs?
Not for metal, eh? Like,
There is. It just comes down to like the songs. If you can write songs that people like to hear, it'll happen. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. But sometimes it's just the songwriting is part of it. It's got a lot to do with who you know. Basically, is what he's trying to say. It's if you know the right people, then obviously you're going to move forward. But you basically I don't know. You got to play your part and stay in line, pretty much. That's what it comes down to.
Yeah, things like this help out though, because bands who don't know anyone can get on this gig, like the local stage and that. So this kind of stuff's good.
What sort of influences have you guys had, like growing up and being musicians?
I don't know, early Corn, that was my first heavy band I started to like, yeah, and sort of old System of Down and that. These days it's gone a bit more sort of, I don't know, what would you say? Lamb of God and Chimera, Devil Driver, yeah, big influences. We tried to stay away from other people's sounds though, like to sort of try and stick to our own sound, but yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it's always kind of like for us, we just write what we write. If it sounds like someone, if people hear that sound, it's their choice. Like if they hear an influence there, that's up to them. Like we just write what we write, and it's how it happens.
We play what we want to play. We have fun with it, and that's it.
Yeah, well, I mean, we got two different guitarists, you see, and they write two different types of music, so that keeps us with a bit of an edge because you got sort of two different flows going. So you got one sort of like technical, and the other one sort of like really groovy and gets your head moving, that kind of thing. So yeah, it's good.
I think the fact that we were teenagers when new metal came along gave us groove, and then later on we just made it more extreme. So it's kind of extreme groove metal.
What sort of started you guys to like play music?
Yeah, I just love it, the love of it, I suppose, yeah. Just makes me feel good about myself, I guess, yeah.
I basically just started playing because high school had the choice of music or some other stupid subject, and music was way better, and chose to play guitar. And we've been playing, like, because me and him have been playing together since we were like 15 or so.
I'm useless at everything, so I was kind of like, I need to find something I'm good at. And eventually I found a bass, and I thought, oh, I'm not too shit at this, actually. I might keep going. So,
I mean, the thing about metal is the whole rawness of it. I think it's a lot more technical, and you got to know your shit basically to play that. A lot of people think, oh, it's just a noise, but basically it's not computerized and it's not generated from anything. It's real. It's you gotta make the sound, and whatever comes out of your body is the music itself. So yeah, that's right.
I just got a guitar when I was in like year 9, and I had too much energy to play anything softer than metal.
It just depends on the crowd, depends on the show. It's always different. Like, we played shows to 6 people before. Like,
yeah, it's luck of the draw. Whoever comes out to the shows, whether they enjoy it or not, they want more, or whether we play shit or good, or it all depends.
Like, we played here like 3 times. Always pretty good crowds. So
people tend to get into it down here a bit more. People who live around town are a bit more snobbish, so you got to go clubbing and you got to do all that sort of scene. So staying out here is pretty cool.
Yeah, it all depends on the show. We played a show with some pop punk and ska bands, and turns out they don't like metal very much, but the metal crowds like it.
Have you guys had like any crazy fan experiences? If so, could you tell us what they were?
Crazy fans, did you say?
Yeah, crazy fans.
6 girls at the front of the stage.
Yeah,
That was a bit most extreme so far.
chick magnet right there.
No, they just walked up to the stage and had me sign their backs of their t-shirts and that, so I was just like, what the hell?
Do you guys have like possibly like a favourite band from the northern suburbs?
Oh, Diatribe.
Yeah, I guess we kind of knew them bands like Diatribe, Tidal, Skin Tiller. All them dudes were from around this sort of area. So when we were like 16, 17, I think, and that's when they were going.
I'd have to say probably the most influential would be Skin Tiller, just because they've actually gone somewhere and done something with themselves, so it's pretty cool.
I like most of them. I reckon Ridicule Belief are like one of the most impressive young bands that I've seen.
The other bands played today, like Spline, they're awesome. Like stuff like that.
Around for a while, Spine have, yeah. So yeah, no, they're still kicking it. That's pretty cool.
Okay, so like how long have you guys been in the music industry?
We've been playing, I think, since 2006. Yeah.
There's this band, and we've had, each of us, I was in a band in 2002, 2003 as well, and eventually Taunt come across, and the other guys have been together.
Had a few breaks though, like a few months off here and a few months off there for certain things, but yeah, a couple of years maybe, 2 or 3 years. Yeah.
Where would you like to take your music from here?
Wherever it can go.
That's the truth, though. That's where I'm heading. You got it.
No, well, it's Switzerland that the big metal stuff is in, isn't it? So yeah, just to get over there would be pretty sweet.
Like, if we can play anywhere, we'll play there.
Do you guys get along well together as a band?
Shit, yeah. I mean, no. No, we hate each other. We can't stand each other. Yeah. We get along bloody well. We see bands, we've got mates that are in bands, and they're always, having arguments and fights and things, and you can't work like that as a band. You got to all get along, so we've been lucky, we all get along pretty well,
It's because we're all alcoholics.
Yeah, get drunk.
We do have the drunken, like...
Fight.
Thank you guys for letting us interview you. It's really nice to meet you, and it's been a good interview. Thanks for having us, guys.
Look at that. Wait.